Hello everyone, it's Faith, and I thought what I would do today is just pull out angel cards and pull a card for each zodiac sign and give you not only the cards interpretation but my own interpretation of what I think is going on at this particular time. There is some kind of Lionsgate portal that's going on at this particular moment. I think the energies are very, very strong. I feel it within myself. I think a lot of people who are sensitive, who have got some kind of, you know, if you're quite open to different fields of thought, you're feeling it at this particular moment as well. Whether it be migraines, you know, a kind of feeling of exhaustion, big changes happening in people's lives. Some people are losing jobs. There's so much coming to the forefront at the moment that's disrupting a lot of people's lives. So just hang in there, guys. It's apparently this is going on until I think it's the 8th or something, the 8th. But it's been going on since July right through to this particular time. Please let me know what's been going on for you. Right, I'm going to start with Aries. I'm only pulling one card. I'm trying to get different ideas for the channel. Everybody loves the tea leaves, and I know that Scorpio has won the next tea leaf reading, which will be for September. So if you really want it for your particular zodiac sign, you need to get in there and start getting it shared, and you need to get more views on it, okay, because that's how I'm doing it. This is how I will decide what zodiac sign wins the free tea leaf reading for the following month. It will be to do with how many views, shares, likes, subscribes come from a particular video. So that's how it's getting done. Right, I'm going to start with Aries, moving on to Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, and that's the order I'm going to be going in. Hopefully I will have time to edit. Remember, these are just little messages, little angel card messages. If they don't pertain to you, then look at your ascendant sign and look at your moon sign. Who knows, that may actually be more relevant to you. Now I'm going to ask right now, if you have already subscribed, please click the little bell icon. I have had so many people contact me, or they've all of a sudden seen a video and said long time no see, and I think I put videos up all the time. Unless you've hit the bell icon, you will not get the videos up into your recommended subscribers. It just doesn't happen that way with YouTube, I'm afraid. So if you really want to see these videos, you're really going to have to hit the bell icon. I feel as if I keep saying this, but it's just that when I'm getting messages to say that they haven't saw me for a while, and you think, well, I don't think you've hit your little bell icon. Right, let's get started. Right, this is for Aries. Angels, what message do you have for Aries at this time? Azure. I'm going to let you see this. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So I think when I see this for Aries, something you've been working on or something that you have been trying to push through and maybe losing patience is just at that pinnacle of becoming your reality. Now you could be doing a lot of manifestation at the moment. You're putting a lot of your thoughts and actions into something that you want to happen. Could be a new job, could be getting a promotion, maybe you want to move to a new country, could be getting the best relationship ever. Whatever it is, remember, you will all be different. Whatever it is for Aries, you are at a time where it's about to come to fruition for you. You've put in the work and it's about to, your desired outcome is about to happen. So that's a great one for Aries. So hang in there, Aries. Whatever it is that you've been working on is about to become your reality. Now let me see, what do we have for Taurus? Angels, what message do we have for Taurus for this time? I am reading this in August, but remember it can come up for you between August and September. And for Taurus we have Francesca. And Francesca's, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Again, this is about your ability to manifest. Remember, you're not just a passive spirit, a passive even just being going around this planet. You are interacting with everything, whether it's for good or for bad. You are actively putting your energy into whatever it is that you are manifesting. So if you want to manifest great things in your life, whether that's a happy family, great job, a bigger home, more money, be actively trying to manifest that, putting your energy, your thoughts and your actions into that, because that is what this card is doing. You are at a ripe time, especially with this being the Lionsgate portal. Everything is so much more magnified at this time, so get manifesting, Taurus. Now we're going to go on to Gemini. Right, what angels, what do we have for Gemini at this particular time? Gemini, what do we have? Very unusual for me to shuffle on camera because I hate shuffling. My hands are so tiny that I just can't get them. Gemini, what do we have? What's the angel message for Gemini? Angels, what do you want Gemini to know? Shanti. As you can see, Shanti looks like some kind of Indian, some kind of red Indian. Very powerful looking angel. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So Gemini, if you've been going through a really hard time at the moment, whether it be financial, in your workplace, up against forces that seem to be much more powerful than you, the angels are telling you they are with you and they're surrounding you, and they will be there to give you the strength that you need to move on to a more peaceful and smoother road ahead. So if you've been going through a time that has been very rocky, very bumpy, maybe you've been looking for work, maybe you've lost a job, something is going to come up for you that is going to make it a lot more a calmer time. I think a lot of Geminis have been going through quite a hard time, and there's a smoother road ahead for Gemini. Now going on to the sign of Cancer. Angels, what message do you have for Cancerians? What message do we have for Cancer? What do the angels want Cancer to know at this time? Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. I feel Cancer, if you are feeling that you're being bullied or you're being put upon or having any kind of negative influence put your way, you need to take action. Fear might be holding you back. You could be up against someone who's maybe in authority and you don't feel that your voice has been heard. It's time to take action. If this is something to do with workplace, I think you have to get maybe some kind of legal advice. But just trust what you're doing is correct. A lot of people are afraid to say anything about certain situations because in case it backfires. but I've got a feeling that you will have people who will back you up in whatever situation this is, Cancer. Remember, it's going to be different for everybody. But what you have to go with what you know is right, morally right. Don't just follow the flow of what everybody else is saying. If you know in your heart something is not just, then you have to speak out. That is for Cancer. Leo, Angel, what messages do you have for Cancer? No, sorry, Leo. Leo. Let me have a look. Leo, angels, what message do you have for Leo? Angel, what messages do you have for Leo? What messages do you have for Leo? We have, oh, Chantal. Oh, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Now, right away, when I talk about this portal, this Lionsgate portal, I've heard from other readers, people who are really into astrology and energies. I mean, I'm into obviously energies and things, but when it comes to things like portals and things, I can't say that I am. I listen to other readers who I then pick up that kind of information. And there's so many that are saying at this particular moment that this twin flame journey, that a lot of twin flames are going to be getting back together at this point, or certainly making contact at this time. So if you feel that you are part of a twin flame journey, then this is the time for you. If that is not the case with you, then it looks to me you're going to be meeting someone that is going to really ignite some kind of passion in you. Something very, a huge attraction. Could be even just seeing your partner in a different light as well, or them seeing you in a more passionate light, especially if maybe that kind of part has fizzled out through time. It looks to be that it's going to be a reignited passion for Leo. Fabulous, Leo. I think a lot of the other cards, so other zodiac signs will be kind of jealous now for that. Right, Virgo, angels, what message do you have for Virgo? What message do you have for my Virgo subscribers? Virgo, what angel message do we have? Virgo. Virgo, what do we have? Angels, what do you have for Virgo? Oops. Oh goodness, two came flying out for Virgo. The loved one, there could be something coming in for Virgo as well. I'm wondering if that's just came out because that has just came out, so I'm not... For some people this might be, because I did put it in the middle of the pack. It wasn't like it was at the top of the pack. Virgo, there could be new love coming in for you as well. Either new love or a reignited passion with someone you're with, or a twin flame coming back. But I'm going to take this card, Yvonne, which is you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Now, I don't know if you're maybe getting a new pet, Virgo. You're maybe thinking about getting a new pet. You maybe already got a new pet. I would actually hope it's more along the lines of you have saved one, as in went to a shelter and gave an animal a new home. It can also mean that it could be a time where a pet that you've loved, a family pet, is about to transition to the other side. And I know that's a very sad thing, I've done it many times, but I think when we get an animal, we know we can't have them forever. We know they have to transit. You know, they go before we do. Their lifespan is not as long. Doesn't make that any easier. I know, I've been there many times. But it's letting you know that they are, if they have transitioned and you are heartbroken, they're being well looked after. The angels on the other side, or family, ancestry, are now looking after your fur babies, if you like. So, you know, when you put out a thought to them, they're probably round about your feet. If it's your cat, you know, I've lost many cats and things through just being, I've always been lucky enough that it's because they're very, very old. There's not been any tragedies, but if you have lost someone in a tragic situation, maybe been hit by a car or became ill, they go the same way. They will be looked at. There will be somebody there to meet their spirit, so don't worry about them. I know you will miss them, but that love, that bond that you had is what will keep you connected, and they'll be there for when it's time for you to pass. They'll be there to meet you and greet you. So that was a message for Virgo. Now on to Libra. I'm going to split these up, right? Okay. Right, Libra. A message for Libra. Angels, what message do you have for Libra? What message do you have for Libra? Angels, what message do you have for Libra? Oh, in fact, who else had that? Oh no, this is the first time. Azure. Now I'm Libra, so let's see what I've got. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and do not try to force it to happen. I think Aries got this as well. So it's not to be impatient. This card is telling you, the angels are telling you, do not lose patience if something that you want is not happening fast enough. Things will happen in divine timing. I need to remind myself that too. I'm very much of, you know, if something isn't happening, it's still, you know, doing your candles, you know, meditating, you know, putting your energy into some kind of process, whether it be a magical process, whatever. And sometimes you have to just do that and walk away and leave it alone. And things will happen when it's supposed to. Things will work out when the divine and the universe decides. And that is when you'll find that once you've let it go, once you've put it out there of what it is that you want to happen, let it go and it will start to manifest, because you're no longer holding it back. So that's a message for Libra, is that you must have patience at this time in whatever situation. A lot of people may be waiting for someone to call them or get in touch, and you need to let this person have their have their space or their time away from you, and they will contact you when they feel it's right. I don't know why that's just popped into my head, because that doesn't feel with me. I don't have that situation, but I feel for a lot of Libras, you're waiting on someone getting contact or coming back. Have patience, they will return. Now on to Scorpio. What angel message do we have for Scorpio? Angels, what do you need? I'm going to leave that to the side. Angels, what message do we have for Scorpio? I just felt that came out very quickly. I will use it because I feel sometimes these cards have got a mind of their own. They are very energised. I've had them for such many years. I think when these were first brought out, I don't even know, but a long time, and I've never been led astray with them. Right, let me see. Oh, you have Archangel Uriel. Right, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. I really feel when I say this is someone that's went through a real bad heartbreak. Can even be going through a stage where you keep thinking back to maybe when you were younger and things that have happened, especially if you've had a really hard upbringing, or you've maybe been abused, or you know, something pretty traumatic has happened, and you keep, it's almost like it's like some kind of loop in your head going over and over the same thing. And this is the angel, especially have an archangel here. They are there to give you the strength to basically cut, you know, like not accept it, but to acknowledge what happened to you and get it out of your life, get it out of your system. Because I think a lot of the time this is when we heal. Crushing something down, trying to forget something that has happened to you doesn't heal it. You almost have to bring it up and purge. It's almost like a purging. Whatever this, you've maybe been through a time of even feeling quite suicidal, that you just couldn't cope with a situation, or having suicidal thoughts. And this card is telling you that you have to purge that pain. You have to purge that pain, Scorpio, out of your being. You have to get it out, and the angels are there to support you. You do have support at this time, around about a strength to get whatever it is that has been even holding you back in your life, holding you back from making relationships or going into relationships, or holding down a job, or basically just getting on with your life. The past will soon be, well, you won't forget it, let's put it that way, but you will be able to withstand it. The other card that came out that flipped out, I am the angel of families, and happy change or addition is coming to your family. Now, as soon as I read that, for some of you, you could be hearing, there could be the birth of a new baby. Could be yourself, maybe you're going to be having a baby, or maybe a new grandchild being brought in. Now say it's a happy change or addition. Now I'm thinking of a baby as in a little human baby. It could be something as well, depending on your situation. Could be a pet of some kind. Something is being brought into your life. You could also be thinking about adoption, or you could be thinking about fostering. When I see this card, it doesn't have to be blood, as long as you want to care for another living thing. This is what I think when I see this card of Seraphina. So that is for Scorpio. I'll split these two cards up so that they're completely away from one another. Now for Sagittarius. Right, angels, what message do we have for Sag? What message do we have for Sagittarius? Let me see. Oh, I always get an itchy nose when I'm doing these cards. Is there something tickling my face? A lot of spirit around. A lot of angels around. What message do we have for Sagittarius, angels? We've literally just put that away. You saw me, Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So it looks like this is going to be a time for you're either grieving for a pet, and they're letting you know your pet is being well looked after, no matter what age it was, how the situation or circumstance of its passing, whether it was through age, illness, tragedy, maybe being killed by a car or an accident. Your pet has transitioned. They don't go through the same as a human spirit. They are so pure that they don't have to go through the same kind of, we go through, when we pass over, we go into what we have to almost judge our lives. No one else judges you but yourself. Animals don't have that, because they are as pure as a newborn baby. I don't believe that animals have malice. This can also be that maybe a new pet is coming into your life also. Maybe one has left for a new one to come in. And if you're maybe at a situation where you think, I couldn't have another one, that was too heartbreaking, then, I almost feel that your pet is urging you to give a good home to another pet. And if I were you, I would be going to a cat and dog home, or some kind of sanctuary, and taking one from there, because there's lots of fabulous animals that need homes. Don't buy into all this, these places that breed willy-nilly and you don't know what you're getting. Just go and try and get one that already needs a home. That would be my idea, Sagittarius. Now moving on to Capricorn. Remember, these are just little messages. There's this, goodness, the amount of people that are Capricorns out there. So if it doesn't resonate, as I said before, please look up your moon and your ascendant sign. Even just listen through the video, because you might have a message that you think, oh, because remember, we do have all the planets. We've got everything in our charts. Just some are more powerful than the others, but you can. I'm a Libra, but I always feel that I listen more to Cancer, and which is my ascendant, and Scorpio, which is my moon sign. They sometimes are much more relevant than what Libra is. Angels, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? What message at this time, angels, do we have for Capricorn? Do you hear all the kids all playing outside? Such a nice. Hear them all playing and screaming. I'm going to take that one. Oh. Capricorn. I've not had this card yet. It's funny how it came out at an angle which drew me to it. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. This is a warning card, Capricorn. You could be given a decision to make, and you maybe make the decision because you don't have all the information. There's something hidden. As you can see, the angel, she's got the lid off of it looks like a kind of vase kind of thing, or an urn, and there's a light coming out of the urn and she's peeping in. Before you do anything or make a decision or sign documents, make sure you have read all the small print. If you're unsure at all, get someone else, another set of eyes to look over it. Because it looks to me that you may miss something, or someone is maybe trying to misguide you with some information. I used to get quite antsy when I got this card, because I used to, kind of panicky. But it's actually quite good to have especially when it's angel cards. They're letting you know that they can see what is happening, and they are there to give you a nudge in the right direction. But go with, if you feel something doesn't sound right or doesn't feel right, go with your gut and feelings, because it will be your angels that will be trying to guide you. It might not always be a glaring light like Bridget's got here, but you'll know. If you're even thinking about getting into a relationship with somebody or moving in with someone that you know just it doesn't quite feel right, don't do it. Don't jump into a marriage or anything until you know this person inside and out, because I just feel that this is something where you could be quite naive in a certain situation, Capricorn, and this is the card Bridget's telling you to look into things deeper. Don't be signing documents. Don't be rushing into relationships. Maybe someone's came back from, it's all talking about this Lionsgate opening at the moment, and how people from your past is coming back. Don't be naive. Just always remember that maybe you split up because of a particular reason. Don't be, buying into somebody's romantic chatter. I just feel that this card is going to cover so much for so many different Capricorns. It's a time for just to be vigilant. Don't be misled by anybody about anything. Right, we are moving on to Aquarius. Put this into the middle somewhere. Let's see. What do the angels have for Aquarius at this particular time? Aquarius message. from the angels. Angels, what do you want to tell Aquarius? 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 The next one, it pops out in a strange way, is what I'm going to take. Come on, angels, what do you want to tell Aquarius? Take this one, let me have a look. Oh, we've got Bethany. It almost feels like there wasn't a huge big message to tell for Aquarius, right? And it's what you take. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody else benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath or a pedicure. So that is the message for Aquarius, is that you have to start to pamper yourself. This is a time for you to kick back and relax. Could be even a holiday period that you're going into. It's almost like you could be one of the ones that's feeling these heavy energies, feeling exhaustion, getting headaches, maybe putting on weight, then fluctuating weight, losing weight, that kind of idea. And it's to do some inner work. That's what I see when I see this card. You need to do some meditation, do some inner work, almost like doing some kind of purging as well of emotions, I think, when I see this card as well. Now, your sea salt baths, they are fabulous. Anybody who uses things like Epsom salts, if you have high blood pressure, Epsom salts helps to lower that. So it's almost like really looking after everything, right down to how your blood pressure is rising. Could be a message also to go to your doctor and get a medical. Okay, because you could, these little headaches and aches and pains maybe need to be looked at by a professional. So I would do that if I were you, Aquarius. But on a whole, I think it's just a time for you to take a step back, maybe from anything that is being quite draining. Do you know what, I'm looking at this, I've had these cards, goodness, I don't know, 18 years, something like that, a long time. And when I look at Bethany here, now I know a lot of my followers, my subscribers are female. I don't know if a lot of you are going to get your breasts checked. Look at her poise, look at how she's standing. That is how you stand. Well, I don't know in any other part of the country, but you have to have your to get a medical on the breast. You lift your arm up so that this part of it is can be examined. I'm wondering if some of you are needing to go for some kind of mammogram. Rather strange thing to say, but I just that just came into my head. Go for your mammograms, ladies. I think that's what this is telling. And if it's a guy listening to this and you have a wife or a girlfriend, go for your tell them. Also, males, examine your chest, because men can get little cysts and things in that too. So take this for what it is. It's just a little kind of acknowledgement to look after your health. If you feel that you need to go for your mammograms, then please do. That was for Aquarius. Now on to Pisces. Right, angels, what do we have? Angels, what do we have for Pisces? What message do we have for Pisces? What message do we have for Pisces? Or were we angel cards? Let's have a look. Pisces, what do you need to know at this time? What do we need to know, Pisces, at this particular time? Oops, that's too many, don't want to do that. Pisces, one card please, angels, don't want a big story time. Angels, what do we have for Pisces? I'm going to take that one. Ah, Pisces, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching or parenting children. This is Rosetta. So Pisces, your message is that I think that children are going to play a huge part in your life, whether it's your own children, extended family's children, or just the community or further afield. But children are going to be a huge part. I'm wondering if some of you are going to be doing some kind of charity work for a children's charity, like maybe, you know, doing a marathon or whatever for cancer for children. I'm saying that because it comes to mind, because that's what my son had ran, a marathon for children with cancer and got a whole load of money. And when I see this, that's what it reminds me of. So I wonder if some Pisceans are maybe going to do one of these as a bake, or, you know, where they do some kind of fundraising for a children's charity. You could also be looking to do teacher training. Maybe you want to be a teacher of young people. It doesn't have to be small children, as long as they are of teenagers. Could be going to work in some kind of capacity as a group leader, social work department, something to do with children's welfare. When I feel this, when I see this card, can also be children that trust you, could be divulging something to you, and it's up to you how you handle this. And I would advise you to handle it with as much kid gloves as you can with a young person if they want to divulge something to you that's quite personal. They could be coming to you with worries about maybe their school or whatever, but you could be the person that they will come to divulge what they feel they can't tell other people. But it would seem that you're going to be playing a huge part in a young person's life. You could, as I said, you could just be maybe getting into fostering, looking to foster or mentor. You could be becoming a mentor yourself to younger children or young people. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. This is the first time I've ever done this like this before. I just seen my angel cards today and I felt as if they called to me to use them. Very quick little message. Really enjoyed doing it. If you enjoyed, please let me know and I'll do more of them. As I said, Scorpio has won the September tea leaf reading. Maybe just do it. I've had so many people say they like the tea leaf readings, but I don't know, we'll just do a random tea leaf reading and whoever listens to it may get something out of it. I'm not sure. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope to see you all again. And again, if you want to subscribe, please do. I love to hear your comments. But please hit the little bell icon, or there's not much point in subscribing. So, hope to see everybody later in August and get into September. What a quick year, guys. I don't know where the years went to. And I will let you go and stop chattering on. Speak to you all later. Bye bye.